Alright, game number 1 here. We'll have 2 big, 2 heavy in the Malians. Before we go too far, I gotta get rid of this. Hold on, this is gonna drive me nuts. Just needs to go away. I'm just gonna go with BG3. Call it a day. Can't even read it, but it drives me nuts nonetheless. Sorry. 2 big, 2 heavy with the Malians here in teal or cyan. And then our Saracens selection for DayJay, who will be playing in purple. Shallow Sandwich looks familiar to you guys, I'm sure. Obviously, it's hamburger, but even more hectic, even more chaotic. Got rid of the trees in the middle, and we just have a nice little bog terrain. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be very interesting. I look forward to seeing how these guys work things out. This is the first round of 16 match here for the Battlegrounds 3 1300 bracket, or the first one that has been turned in anyways. I believe there's more of them coming if they're not already turned in. I'm still behind, but not as behind with all the casting that I've been able to do. Before I forget as well, we are also in need of popping a few images on the screen. Sorry. Had to reconfigure some things earlier whenever I was messing around. But Malians, super top tier selection as of late, ever since they got their little buff to the gold mining and some tech changes. But really a civ that's very, very capable of going many different directions. Obviously, everyone knows about the Champs Carl and Farimba, Camels, Cavalier. Very nice. Can't complain. But they also have good economy behind it with the cheaper buildings, and that will help out with the dock obviously being a little bit cheaper. To see if this does come into play quickly, however, he has yet to produce from it. Now, it looks like we were going to see... This is going to be a house. I was going to go for a dock, actually. A dock would make sense for both players every time we see this map. That said, laming is a very large possibility, and the bore here for DJ is forward. Or DayJay. And big heavy? Too big, too heavy? He's going for it. The lame shall ensue. The first lame that we've seen out of all these sets. This is the first lame we've seen of the boar. So this is exciting. We'll see what happens. And it looks like it should be a successful one. Obviously, super short distance here. Doesn't want to lose any more HP. Now, the real question is, has this been noticed? Oh, that's unfortunate. An unfortunate position, actually. But I need to save the scout. Now, the reaction here is always important. We should see a fishing ship coming out. Oh, yes, we do, but he's housed. So, you have to be housed for a moment. No fishing ship yet over here, but DayJay can select one as well. So that earlier dock only really benefiting this villager and some shorefish, which still is quite nice. But there are a lot of boar here. Still available to be taken for too big, too heavy. We'll see if that lame really pays off or not. I don't know how well DayJay knows the map, or how well Too Big Too Heavy knows the map, but they can always push deer. There are a lot of them. Even milling the deer is a large possibility on this map. Nonetheless, the food for our Malian player should be significantly better for the early start here. The scout is also very weak, and some awkward walling going on here, but whatever, it works. Fishing chips 2-1 now, but the population is a little bit better for DayJay, actually. I guess it's just the slight difference in idle TC time, and we have a loom for Too Big Too Heavy that's already come in, which is interesting. Guess maybe he expected to go for some earlier shenanigans. Could be a reason why. Nonetheless, DayJay is sitting with a good amount of food for a player who only had one boar here. We have a couple palisades here, and we're gonna see maybe a wall just across the center here. Seems a bit interesting. He needs the house, that's why he's going for it so heavily there. He will actually grab a loom to limit the idle TC time as well. And this scout is very low HP, so DayJay may realize that he lost a boar here because of this. A little bit too late to go get another boar here. Just have to see how he recovers from this one. The scout is going to walk right under the town center and will die as well. So DayJay will be down his scout. 3 fishing chips to 4 now, however. And a second dock for DayJay already. He's looking to click to the next age, but will he have enough food? If he drops off, it's going to be pretty close. He should be good. But too big, too heavy sitting up there. And we'll have a plethora of food coming in here still, as there's still a boar under this town center. He still has some sheep, still has his hunt. It's going to be tight. We'll see what players go for. Both players are probably going to shift on to wood, I would imagine. The militia, or not wood, gold. The militia are on their way, though, are starting to be produced. So this will be important. This is not the lumber camp that you really want to place. You're going to have to be walking around here. I think you have to wall 2 villas on each side, honestly. Wall across the center. Militia will be 3 of them, so this is quite the investment here. He does have 2 on to gold already. It is 2 docks to 1, however. Just depends. Will the gold production be there? The wall up will come in, and he will see this. What's he going to go for? Gonna wall this? Is he going to wall here? Is he going to leave the gold open? What's the play? Some walls will come down. The militia need to try to do some damage here. Going for that house, not ideal. Villagers coming forward as well. So, too big, too heavy. Looking to put a tower down, no doubt. And honestly, a tower anywhere here would be quite acceptable. And he's going to palisade wall this villager in. I don't think he realizes this is the tower just yet. Too big, too heavy, looking to do some damage here. We will see the barracks coming up now, and that tower will deny the wood line and the gold here, actually. Now, the other gold is over here, and it is going to be walled off on that side. He shouldn't... he probably could get by the town center, actually. There's only 1 villager inside of that there, so that makes things a bit awkward. DayJay, though, going for that Saracen galley play. Only 1 dock able to produce for the time being. Man-at-arms in for too big, too heavy. Will this be enough? Will this be enough? That is always the question. And the man-at-arms and the villas are headed around. Too bad a demo wasn't here. It's all about the demos of my life. Fish not being very efficient. This shore fish is what's being taken. The man-at-arms and the scout will get around here. The galleys could do some assisting shots here, but I don't think it's really going to do a ton of damage. Now, you can push out the barriers on this map. It is not the end of the world, but you do not want to lose any villagers. And will we see a tower on the gold? I think a tower on the gold would make a lot of sense here. But will we see it, is the question. This tower is not protected either. Things could get really awkward. Where's the galley? It's right here. Galley hasn't been able to do anything forward. Villagers are idle. We have a tower here. I guess he wants to try to protect the wood line, or try to range this. He needs to just go delete this house and bum rush this, I think. This will be discovered. Or at least it should be. Alright, he sees it. Yes, he does. He's going to go in there, and the villagers will take out the scout. They will be able to whittle down these militia. Looks like they will get the militia. The man-at-arms will get 1 kill. Will they get a second? They will. DayJay is in trouble. Another one goes down. This will clean this up. He really needs to rush this down, though. The galleys will be able to head forward now, though that could kill 3 economic units, and that would be all the difference, as Castle Age is on its way for too big, too heavy behind this, and Fletching is on its way in, as well as an archery range coming up. See a blacksmith, gonna see another lumber camp, and we'll see another tower here, as these villagers have been taking stone for quite some while. Archery range at home as well, so double archery range for our Malian player. He's going to be pretty happy with this. He's about to try to take his opponent completely off of gold, and there's not really much that can be done about that right now, which makes it all the more awkward here. The gold will be denied, perhaps a transport ship, and going out to this gold on the outside could be the answer. A lot of players always forget about that, and it always is a shame. They think that they lose their main island here and they can't fight back, and he hasn't even lost the whole thing, obviously, just a small portion of it. Fletching is in for both. He could garrison this tower and actually take this down as well. The fishing ships are going to be taken out, so DayJay is going to have water going for him, which can be very huge here. Up to the castle age first here is too big, too heavy. Bot Canary are going to be coming in, and this is going to be quite devastating to the economy yet again. And I think that the Saracen transport ship situation could be big. This tower is going to go down, but DayJay is not up yet, so it doesn't really do him a lot of good. Now, he could still take some hunt over here. He has garrisoned this, so he might be able to take this tower down. He will be able to if this goes unnoticed, and that could be extremely huge for his economy, you know, to take some gold potentially. It will be a bit exposed still. We do not have an archery range in defense, nor do we have a barracks, so DayJay gonna be up behind this villager. Although this tower could good, okay, it's getting repaired. This one though is not. And looks like we may just see a castle come up before too long at some point. He needs to wall this here though. Needs to be done now. These crossbows will get through, and this could be a huge problem. There's a lot of villas over here that are weak. A lot of villas over here that could go down. And there's no walls coming in. Just planning on dropping another tower here. I don't like it. DayJay, what are you doing, man? This could be the game right here, potentially. The tower here will not save them from everything. They are going to dive underneath the tower. Oh no, they do sit underneath the tower, and villagers going down 2, 3, 4. Does he have? He does not have. Oh, he does have ballistics already. Holy crap! How did I miss that coming in that quickly? Well, it definitely has paid for itself there. A lot of villas have gone down. Interestingly, though, the economy for both players is extremely similar. He's gonna have to put another tower here to make that work. Actually, it is extremely awkward. He's about to be in the castle age, though. We do have villas here. No transport ship just yet. These galleys are working away here. I think maybe having something here in the middle could be a little bit more beneficial. And all things considered, this tower is going to be going down. Bot Canary is coming in, and actually he's going to drop another tower. Should be able to save those villas before it's too late. Or at least I would imagine so. Yeah, he's actually just going to try to hit and get out of here. He needs to pop out of here and repair this. Continue to take down the towers. Continue to take position back on his side of the island here. Economically, Too Big Too Heavy is ahead, but not by a ton. Upgrade-wise, though, he is quite ahead. But now the towers are kind of protecting him. I actually think this would be the time where you drop a university, get guard tower, and bot Canaro, and you just sit with a town center or two, and boom, and make something happen. While you try to get the eco lead. As guard towers, I mean, there's already 5 towers here. Guard tower could be extremely worth it, and there will be a siege workshop, which I think is the right move for Too Big Too Heavy. Behind this, we haven't really looked at his eco. He has only double bid X for him. Nothing else as far as upgrades are concerned. We'll see Bot Canero coming in now for DayJay. And stable going to be added here. These villas have not been working this whole time either. So the eco lead has been about 5 for a long time. More like 9 now. Oh, here comes the demo. Could be huge if he can get close enough. That is the question. Can he get close enough? What will he go for? The Vills? Oh, he gets killed, but ends up taking out a Vill in the process, so it's not the worst demo. A Mangonel will come out, but there will be some Knights here. Again, Guard Tower could be huge. I feel like nobody gets Guard Tower when they should. Already built 5 towers. Guard Tower would make this incredibly difficult to push here. And he's gonna garrison in. He needs to kill the Vill. Focus the Vill. He's not focusing the Vill, he's focusing the Magna, which is getting repaired. Now he focuses that Vill. Takes it out, and now this Magna can't stay here for very long. And the Knights are actually going to be able to snipe the Scorpion. Potentially just the Mangonel. Yeah, but that actually buys him a lot of time. Buys him a lot of time here. He needs to get these Vills out and get them working. Rewall this up. The galleys, I think, need to come around here as well. The crossbows will dive in. And yet again, Guard Tower could be huge. A lot of crossbows going down here, though. Too big, too heavy is diving here. And I don't think that's the right answer, really. You dive under this, but he's just going to get shot from this side. Lots of units going down here, and now the Knight can take this Mangonel out with ease here, as a lot of crossbows go down here. Too big, too heavy. Trying to dive in here, trying to force some damage, and oh, sweet demos. Shh, quiet. He doesn't get close enough. He needed more than one. Mangonel goes in. Oh! He deleted the Siege Workshop. He deleted the Siege Workshop. Is he coming for a castle? No? He should be. Oh, and DayJay's gonna get a castle up there, but oh, his eco's getting shredded behind this now. That hurts. He was doing so good with that. The castle will go up. Where's the demo now? Will it go up? The galleys are over here. Could come and assist. He's sending all 28 Vills he can. Both castles might go up. They should go up with all these villagers here. It's a bit awkward, though. More villagers being lost here for too big, too heavy behind this. The galleys are finally making their way over. It's not really going to matter, though. And we do see petards coming. Some vills have gone down here. The galleys go down, unfortunately. And the demos have to go all the way around. It is very close here. A very close game. DayJay has taken some losses now, though, that have hurt him quite a bit. He is going to get a couple villagers here, potentially, though. Only one. But a lot of those vills weren't working for a long time. These 5 vills are still not working for DayJay. So, it's going to be awkward. Petard-wise, there was a petard, but not the greatest. We are going to see stone sold. And we're going to see a second town center. Players have yet to transport out to the opposite side. Fishing ship numbers are getting larger. This knight is here. These crossbows are not in a good place to go forward. They are low HP, and they will go down quickly here. Oof. The buildings alone. 25 kills, 1 villager. That castle has 9, and okay, so the petard play is happening. Is that demo coming around? It has not come around yet. We do have a ram here now. So too big, too heavy is trying to get the damage in. He's trying to get the damage done. The question is, will it be enough? The petards are very large in number. He's going for the kill here. The towers are going to work enough, but they're not going to be able to stop this. There is a knight. These crossbows are weak enough that they could lose some HP quickly. That villager gets killed. The rams are still very much alive. And we just need to pay attention to when the petards come, and if this is going to work. He's going to lose more vills here. He has 6 petards already. I think that transporting and getting economy on the outside was the answer a long time ago. I really do. How many petards does he wait for is the question. Now this push really can't go much farther. I don't think so anyways. Petards! How many does he wait for? Is it going to be 8? Is that the magic number? Some vills will die here. Ooh, another forward castle going to happen. Interesting. Needs to kill this. He does. Oh, did this castle die? He's not going to shoot at it. He's shooting at the things here. The tard numbers are big enough. Go, 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 go. Again, I think guard tower was the answer. This castle will melt, and it is taken care of. There's a mangonel coming. The petards are coming. The eco is heavily in favor. He is attacking the castle. That's not what you want to see. 1 vill, 2 vills down. There's only 2 remaining here. That knight does not get the other one. And the mangonel is not attacking the vills. Where are the petards? The petards have not been sent in. The mangonel is the hero though. And now the push. The nice mango shot comes in. Where are the vills? They are coming. How much HP? 3,200. We have 4 petards. 3,285. It's not enough. It's not enough. This is gonna go up. Oh man. He needed just another 1 or 2 there. Knights will come in. They will try to save this town center. We did see the transport on the south though. A lot has been happening, so we missed on the actual transport going out there. But it has occurred. Now this is a way to really prolong the game here. Obviously there's a lot of resources along the outside. The castle does go up and the push can remain. Obviously too big, too heavy in a prominent position here. But I think if he can boom on the outside, maybe. But he has lost a significant number of vills now. So it's going to be very difficult to say. Oh, demo. That's all we want in our life is to see demos. Come on. Goes. No. Will not be enough. The mangonels are here. The fishing numbers are going down. 1 TC on the outside is not going to be enough. He needs to get to 2-3 TCs, really. He could buy some stone. He could get at least 2 more of them up. Mangonel shot is huge. Kills a lot of this military. And this will be pushed back. So he hasn't lost control of everything. He did take some gold here. The question is, how much longer can he survive? He's going to drop a barracks? This has to be a mistake. Why would you want another barracks here? As Saracens. And we're going to see another castle in the middle. I think you delete your farms. And you boom on the outside. And you go water. And you control the water. And really try to force him onto water here. I think that's the play. Boom behind. He is throwing a lot of crossbow numbers, and he has thrown a good number of vills onto these castles here. Castle will go up. Another vill will go down to the knight. I imagine DayJay's having a rough go on this map right now. He's thinking, you know, he's probably dead. However, he does have full control of the water. He might be able to do something if he can control the water and prevent his opponent from coming out. That said, too big, too heavy. isn't going to be too long off from going to the Imperial Age. He controls actually all the gold in the center now, so it will be very difficult. But these resources run out quickly. If he can stay on the map long enough, he could potentially come back. But we need more TCs to come up here. If there's no more TCs, then it's likely just over. We'll have to see what happens. What's up there, Cookie Pirate? How are you? Yeah, I mean, giving up water obviously is a strat here, and Too Big Too Heavy is now going to have to shift onto it. He doesn't really have a choice now. He knows his opponent has to be on the outside somewhere. The score is extremely close. I think it's just the KD, because DayJay has way more kills than he should. And honestly, if he would have had guard tower, I don't think that this push here would have ever happened. These castles could have never happened. Obviously, there's no way of 100% saying that is really what would have happened, but I really think it could have been that easy. Guard tower is huge. It's a huge upgrade. And I'm good, Cookie. I'm, you know, enjoying some casting, enjoying some games on these maps that we get to use here thanks to Hitch. And, I mean, it's been great. I really have no room to complain. Too Big Too Heavy is selling his soul for the next stage, and if he can get to Imp, he can tread this down, he can push off the rest of the economy here. There's only, what, 12, 16 vills here. We do have a transport queued. Imp is behind this. And DayJay is not up to Imp. What a very entertaining, aggressive game number one. Yeah, Cookie, I think that's one of the reasons I enjoy the game so much. I think I enjoy casting a lot. I go through my phases of like really enjoying playing all the way to not enjoying it so much, and I really do enjoy the game to a level that I probably shouldn't. But I love casting the games here as well. It brings a lot of people together as well, and I've met every single person that I play games with today, other than obviously family that play with me through this game. So, you know, it is what it is what it is. Economically, Too Big Too Heavy is chewing through the resources on his island. And that is another thing about this map. If you can survive with enough villagers and you can control the water and get to the outside, there's more res on the outer layers that once you get to late stages of the game, if you control water and your opponent's stuck on the middle, it really is difficult for him to even have a chance to come back here, right? So I'll have to wait and see how this works out. We are going to see some rams being made. I don't think that there's going to be enough, nor will there be enough time for that to be a situation that's going to work. But, you know, DayJay's getting close to clicking up to Imp, and he's not as far down in vills as he once was. He's boomed back into a little bit, and there comes Imp. Now, that said, he has 0 military on the map. So that's a bit rough. And trebs are going to be coming out. This castle will start to get trebbed down. We see 5 rams. Maybe he's going to try to wait for at least capped ram. The castle is under great threat, however. And it's likely it will go down. Obviously, he could repair with everything he has here and keep it up to delay. But I don't think that's the situation we're going to see. As another town center does come down, but he will lose complete control of this middle area. There's not really a lot left for him here, however. This will really limit his choices here and force him to play water. And in all reality, Saracen galleys are absolutely insane, so it could work realistically. But have to wait and see what happens. He is going to try to save these rams until capped ram can cut in, but the castle going down, he will be housed. Gonna start losing everything here. Really surprising we haven't seen more of a commitment on water. We do have the towers coming up to prevent attacks here. So that is kind of the play right now. It is still extremely awkward though. Imperial Age is going to be in this siege workshop. Will go down though. Do we have one coming up anywhere else? We do not. So capped ram isn't even going to be an option. The Gebettos will make their appearance. And that will pretty much prevent anything from going down here with the siege. Probably these numbers continue to grow. The Trebs will be here. He's trying to hide them? Like, I don't know what he's doing here. But, I mean, I 100% respect him not giving up here. However, there's only so much you can do on land now. He did stay here for quite some time, and he has collected as many of the resources out of the middle as possible. Like I said, in order to really make something happen here, he is going to need to control water for the long term. And these rams will all go down. There comes the war galley upgrade. So DayJay not giving up just yet. Really should try to run the economy he does have here. As you can already see, Too Big Too Heavy is trying desperately to come onto this side of the map. Even going to drop a town center because he needs to get his economy rolling. Now, I think there's just been too many sustained losses here, though. And I think that the docks are just not in enough number. We have a castle going up here. I actually would have rather seen it on a shore line, to be honest. The war galley upgrade is in, however, and more upgrades, more ships are needed, but the economy is just not there, as Too Big Too Heavy really should be shifting into water play, but he's just happy to increase his economy at the moment. And the Gebettos will take some of these out pretty effectively if it's noticed. If not, I mean, we're going to see these things slowly die. And we will see quite a few of them go down so far. But, again, how's he going to push this is the question. He could go for the long game. He does have the 3 town centers on the outside now. He is getting a university. Does have a castle. But the question is, how long can he make this last? He needs to be able to save the docks. That's what he really needs to be able to do. Cannot continue to lose production here. This one will need to pack up and get out of here, but it will likely take this dock out with the next volley. 40 HP remaining. I think he realizes what he needs to do here, but it may be too little too late at this point. Gebetto's going down though. This Treb will likely escape with its life. The galleys do have a good bit of range, but not that much. They're not galleon yet. We have block printing coming in for Too Big Too Heavy, so he wants to convert these ships rather than go into his own, apparently. I think that is incorrect. I think he has to go under water here. If chemistry comes in, cannon galleons will do just fine, and I believe Saracens get cannon galleon. I think they do. I actually need to look up who all gets the Dromond. Obviously the Byzantines get it, the Romans get it, but who else is the question? Block printing is here. But will it be enough? Monk number 1 dies. No conversion. Monk number 2, no conversion. Treb will die. There will be a castle here. No. Huns. Goths and Huns. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I love the Dromon. It's my new favorite unit. It's amazing. It's cool. It looks sweet, but obviously not available for a ton of civilizations. castle's gonna go up, and this is where we need chemistry, and this is where we need cannon galleon, but the Trebs will be able to deal with this for now, getting rid of docks, and the galleys are getting converted and taken out by a castle. I think it's just too little too late. Too little too late indeed. Giving up too much. There's 25 of these galleys queued, but he only has 2 docks that are getting taken out with Trebs right now. However, I mean, that said, I'm really not convinced. It's too big, too heavy. He's just taking his time. I guess he's just trying to play methodically, and thinks, well, if I can secure all the res possible, maybe I'll be just fine. However, the eco for DayJay is getting better. It's obviously not great, but there's the upgrade we all needed to see. It would also be great if we saw ballistics. Oh, he already has ballistics. My apologies. A castle will be coming up, and now the docks will come. And this is what he needed to do. What is he going for is the question. Will he go for his own galleys, or will it be fire ships? Personally, I think fire ships are the answer, if your opponent's going galleys. Or at least mixing them in. Could be really nice. 3 docks. The likely answer here is going to be Trebs from DayJay, but he is falling greatly behind here. Will be fires. I think that's the right answer. He's not trying to kill his opponent. He will just transport over what Treb and military he needs to. 7 monks right here as well. Relics, 2 of them have been taken in for DayJay there, so he has some long-term gold. But the gold is, you know, going to be running thin. There's 49 villagers here somewhere dealing with this. The fire ship is out, though. And now we see fire ships coming for DayJay. And this castle's getting trebbed. He's only trebbing with 1, but now the monks are going to cross. Soon the Trebs will cross. And he had to control the water here, and this is a terrible position here to lose ships to this castle. Quite awful to do so, but so much attention is going elsewhere. And the Trebs will now be attacking the Trebs. We see conversions coming in on villagers, and then the castle is just taking them out. Actually, quite a shame. Ooh, demos. All right, yeah, he calls it. He calls it. Too big, too heavy. First, so first lame with the boar here. So it took all these sets and all these hours just to see 1 lame with the boar. Interesting. Obviously, doesn't always work. Again, I think if DayJay kept these towers alive and had guard tower, I think he would have been able to hold this. None of this push would have happened. But speculation, of course, is speculation. We will go to the draft. Let's see where we're headed next. We have a Malian victory over Saracens. And then the map for DayJay will be Flooded Hills. If he wins that one, we'll be going to Lanes, which is Too Big, Too Heavy's home map. But yeah, GG's. Interesting game. Flooded Hills we go. Game number 2. DayJay needs a win to force us to a game number 3. He will have the Italians here on Flooded Hills. And we did get the transport to actually work. Finally, it looks like. The transport ship here is interesting. You start with a house as well. Just trying to mix it up a little bit from the original start, right? I know that Hitch has done a lot of potential balancing here to make it so that the town center doesn't spawn over the gold, which is kind of awkward when we had that happen. However, the map is Flooded Hills. It is quite the interesting one. Galleys obviously can reign supreme here, but as we've seen in the previous games that we've seen on this map, never a guarantee that that will actually work. And land pressure becomes more of a situation that we'll have to wait and see how things go. DayJay, with the Italians, obviously going to have cheaper uptimes, going to have good answers to a lot of things that the Japanese have to offer. However, the Japanese will have no bombard cannon, which always is awkward, and we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the cheaper mills and lumber camps and all that is extremely nice, as the wood is in small batches all over the place. So we'll have to see if that comes into play. Good scouting here from Too Big Too Heavy, using a few water buffalo, as he does have all of his resources located already. There's a nice little island here with some gold, stone, and potentially a good TC spot coming later. Additionally, there's a lot of hunt on the map, so players you can expect to see stretch across all of these little islands and try to expand their economy in every possible way. The boar will be taken here already from both players. Very soon we'll see Too Big Too Heavy to take it. I thought he already had, but very exposed economy. Water can be important. Fish is not super great on the map though, right? Obviously, if we scroll out, there's only 6,200 food in deep fish, which is kind of awkward. So, let's see if we can check the shorefish count as well, just so I'm curious. 20,000 in shorefish. There's more shorefish than there is actually docks. And oh, we see a dock for Too Big Too Heavy, and it chose to cancel it. And we see the transport ship is under attack here, as the scout will chase that thing down, or try to anyways. Instead, the dock will be built way back here. That's a lot of idle time here. Guess he thought it to be safer with the fish there. Interesting. Few of these water buffalo have not been taken here for DayJay. Guess maybe he just doesn't realize that those have been found by Too Big Too Heavy. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Population is the same. IOTC time for both players roughly the same. There's crocodiles spread out across the map, so you do have to be careful here with these villagers that don't have loom. Obviously, sneaking vills will be a lot more difficult, but always a possibility. Scouts still at full HP for both. And the fishing ships will start to come out. Japanese fish are incredibly good, though. And all things considered, there's 800 food within reach of this dock, so this is a great place to put the dock. He did start to build it up here, and that would have been ill-advised, given it's only shorefish nearby. But both players that like to go for the back dock will have that available to them, and we see some quick walls coming down. So that scout will likely find no damage here. And DayJay is getting very close to being able to click up to the next age. And then we'll see what he goes for. It's always interesting, as there he goes. 23 pop up. And on the opposite side, obviously it's going to be a little bit longer. Not even the food in hand here, nor do the fishing ships have enough food. So, going to be up a few population later. Now, DayJay, what will he do with this additional time? Forward dock seems like it could be an idea. We'll have a forward lumber camp all the way over here. I'm guessing after these villas take a water buffalo. That is the name of the game. What are we going to go for with the time? We're going to go for galleys since it's long distance. We want to get the galleys and hit and run. Or we're just going to go for fire ships and try to spam those. There's always a question. Loom is in, and actually no loom here for DayJay, so he's up considerably fast here, especially since he didn't even get that upgrade. We will see a barracks for DayJay, so maybe he's thinking about going into some scouts potentially. Barracks coming up here for Too Big Too Heavy as well. The transport ship for DayJay is looking for his opponent right now. Let's see if we can check out their scouting. Looks like he hasn't seen that. He has seen the lumber camp though, so he assumes his opponent is on this side of the map. And on this side, obviously the scout has been here. He knows where his opponent is. No ships being made for DayJay here. The stable should be scouted. And we actually see some nice walls here for Too Big Too Heavy. So going into scouts, not going to pay off that well, but if he can keep that transport ship alive, he might be able to just transport around, or better yet, just run in. This wall up is not something that I would really say is a great plan personally, but he's also going for scouts, which is always interesting. And is he bringing this transport ship back already? I don't even know if we still have the transport bug. I think we do have the transport ship and, what is it, the siege tower bug? I think that's still a thing. So that's very interesting. We see some walls coming up over here, just walling in the wood economy. And this scout is forward here. This scout is just hanging out. And we will have 4th and 5th scout on the way. Both players actually not going for any ships. Instead, we're going to see some interesting wall attempts, and you can never really wall this off. You can do your best. These scouts, though, could easily just, waltz around this way and find their way into your eco, or, here or here. If he looks like he's going to try to wall up this whole corner. And this is rough because there's a transport ship we've already given you. Makes it even more awkward as the scouts are in. And they'll find the TC. They'll see the spearman, though. This is the only area left that he's really, really exposed from on that side. So, looks like he might actually get this wall off up, which is extremely interesting. And I can't believe we didn't even see a fire ship or a couple galleys just to try to snipe fish. That said, it's only 3 fishing ships for our Japanese player, 4, however, for our Italian player. But even still, it's just not a lot here, as we will see the next dock come down. Alright, and we see a transport ship coming. We'll see a blacksmith, horse collar coming in. Oh, he's going to complete this farm before it comes in. Cancel. Don't finish the farm. Oh. He just missed out on some extra food there. The transport ship is here. And we are loaded in. Where will we attempt to land? There are spearmen here. There are scouts here. The hits have been made and the scouts are dropped off. Guess he's just gonna Wolo onto this one vill. Gonna try to take it out. He will get 1 villager. He will get a 2nd villager, it looks like. Very close. He does get 2 villagers there for the cost of 5 scouts. Not sure that's really the trade you want to go for here. And the 2nd dock has yet to be used here, as DayJay is going to try to abuse the market and get up to the next stage, which should be relatively easy to do. And then he'll see the scouts are coming forward, so some defensive spearmen have been made. These villagers are way out here. I don't even know if he's going to think to look there, to be honest. And the fishing ships are not the most efficient things, and these scouts just get obliterated here. Scouts, so no chance, won't do any damage. More docks. We will see Demo coming out first. Demo could be huge. Could kill some fish or whatever. We're going to buy some food and we'll be clicking to the next age momentarily. As there it is. So he'll be up relatively close to the same time. which is always a huge plus. But what are players going for? Obviously, DayJay looks like he's going to go into some boat production here of some sort. Galleys or fire ships, obviously. We know that demo coming forward. You going to try to go for the fish? Let's hope he doesn't waste it on just one vill. The eco's expanding all over the map here for both players, as we expect. It is a bit awkward. We do see some wood being purchased, and there are going to be galleys behind this. This demolition ship is going to get the vill, isn't it? Or he's going to go for the fish. He's going to go for the fish. Will it be noticed is the question. Wait for the other ship. Wait for the other ship. Alright, they're going to be spread out. That demo won't do any good. Let's put on no attack stance, buddy, and wait for a good shot to strike. Best thing you can do. Spearman numbers and archers going to be coming out, and oh no. You didn't even get a fishing ship, because it's a Japanese fish. Well, you gotta wait for there to be more. Forward siege workshop gonna be coming up. Galley production though is underway. Should see that war galley upgrade coming in any moment. And this is gonna be a forward with some spears and some archers. We have a town center number 2 coming up for DayJay over here though. Be a nice town center. And yeah, war galley upgrade and careening be coming in. They're behind a few things. Bot Canero coming in as well. Is this seen here? No, he does not see it. So there's no way of preventing it. That siege workshop though will be in a weird place as these archers show themselves. And now he'll see it. It's quite awkward. War galley and careening going to be coming in, so ships are going to be problematic here now for Too Big Too Heavy. As he will continue to shift into this, he will add a mangonel. And will be 2 TCs for both players behind this. As I thought, a town center on this island would be great. War galleys continue to be produced. He needs to send a few forward and not keep them all here attacking this. Yes, this is nice. Yes, it is going to be somewhat of an issue for you to deal with at some point, but yeah, that mangonel maybe gets 2 shots off at best. Mangonel is wasted. These need to move forward here. They really do. It looks like he's just going to run. Is going to have to rely on something different. Maybe even tech switch into some boats here. The galleys do go forward. They could get some vill kills here and be very annoying. So wait and see if that happens. I think he should try to expand with another town center though. I think a 3rd TC could be huge for both really. And yeah, these guys are gonna come in. Will they even get a kill? They shouldn't. They will not. Oh, they do up here though. Villager does go down, and now you know the galleys for DayJay are going to be so annoying. Actually, gonna get another vill kill. It's extremely awkward here as there's villagers all over the place, and galleys. If you're not going to attempt to kill them, they're just going to reign supreme here and pester your economy forever. And get vill kill after vill kill. Look at how many farms are idle. Look at how many vills have gone down here. The eco KD for DayJay is 8-0 right now, with 2 more efficient ships are for surely going to go down at this rate. Some fires are going to be in production, but it is only 1 dock here. And yeah, these will go down, and the eco lead will be very heavily in favor of DayJay now that he is controlling everything that you could possibly want to here. Yeah, that tower is not going to work. Gonna have to put a tower down to try to get another dock up, I guess. No, he's going for this just for defensive purposes here. I don't even know if this one goes up. It's going to be close. It will go up, it looks like, but at what cost here? A lot of the economy for Too Big Too Heavy has either been delayed, stopped working, or killed. As we see another bill go down. The siege workshop is slowly being dealt with a few war galleys back here. DayJay is housed at the moment, but he's not going to be too worried about that. DayJay is floating so much gold right now, as even more vills will go down. Ballistics could be huge here for our Italian player, as a lot of these vills would have gone down. The fires do show up, but they shouldn't be able to kill too many of these units, as it looks like they're going to get a lot of them killed with the garrison towers as well here, but I mean, the eco is just looking much, much better for DayJay here. Katos, what's up, man? We have some demos behind this for DayJay as well. Towers galore here. But honestly, DayJay is going to click to the Imperial Age before long. He's going to need some buildings, but all things considered, I don't think he's going to be all that upset about the position he finds himself in here. He's done nothing but force tower after tower and killed lots of vills. 22 to nothing in the Eco KD right now. And some spearmen are going to come out here with a scout, and oh, the demo, it's going to hit. Oh, gets all four of them. Takes out the fire ship as well. He's going to pull back. Really, he's just going to wait for the Imperial Age at this point. And once the Galleon can come in, and Cannon Galleon, this is the quick wrap here. There's the Imperial Age. I guess he had a second building already somewhere. I had the monastery come up, which actually is great because he could go for some relics. But nonetheless, I don't think he's really too concerned. And actually, that's odd. I don't have relics on this map for some reason. I'll have to send this one to Hitch. There should be relics on the map. Yeah, we saw DayJay. This is round of 16. We saw his round of 32 matchup. It wasn't that long ago. I've been casting everything. Players, like I said, as long as they have an opponent, they are welcome to cast or to play. And I'm just trying to catch up still. I think if I cast 2 sets tonight, I will have 2 more sets that still need casted. So, yeah, a lot of sets to be had there. A lot of sets. Imperial Age is on its way in, though. And it's going to be difficult to come back from that. I have... I think I have... Not counting the sets, the 2 sets I'm casting tonight, there will be 2 more sets that have already been played and turned in. As we see, a transport ship was about to be converted, which is hilarious. It's not even necessary to have a transport ship at this rate. Guard tower! We see someone finally go for it. I mean, it's worth it when you build 7 towers. But Imperial Age is about to be in. And Cannon Galleons will take care of that. We'll see if chemistry is a priority here. Or not. We will see Galleon first, but we should see chemistry coming in very shortly. And then these guard towers won't even be a problem to deal with. Good upgrades though. Galleon and Bracer coming in first. We will have a castle come up here. But again, I don't know what this will do for you. The ship numbers are up to 22 across the map, and we're just going to take down every building we can. There's chemistry. Galleon has just now come in. Bracer's already in. And Too Big Too Heavy is getting castle up, and he's getting another tower up. But really, This is just gonna get taken down. He's just gonna go ahead and take that down. Why not? It's DayJay's game to lose here, which means we're likely going to game 3, which I believe the home map for Too Big Too Heavy was lanes, which is exciting. Always like to see a good lanes game. Yulsama will be coming in, and he's going to garrison this one, so maybe he'll kill a ship. But in all reality, this tower will go down here. And as soon as chemistry comes in, we can see cannon galleons, and that is all the more problematic here. As actually a few of these galleys are shooting at some vills. We'll see that chemistry has come in, and he's just last-ditch effort here. He's clicked all of his vills to this tower, and we're likely to see the GG here in a moment. As many more vills are dying. Don't even think we'll see cannon galleons at this rate. My goodness. So many vills dead. So many vills. Too Big Too Heavy down to 40 villagers. Still waiting to see the cannon galleons on the map. They are in the queue now, so won't be long. And the cannon galleons will just take everything, treb it all down. The GG comes in. DayJay takes game number 2. Forces us into a game 3, folks. Let's go back to the drafts one more time for this set. We see a Japanese loss and an Italian victory. We will go to lanes next. Will either be Mongols or Franks for Too Big Too Heavy against Byzantines or Celts. Most likely, I think we're seeing Mongols. And in that case, maybe we see Byzantines over Celts. See what they have in store for us here. GG's again. And thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the tournament thus far. I know I sure have, and it's been a lot of casting, but it's been some great sets. We've seen a lot of game 3s, just like we're seeing here. DayJay chooses to go with the Celts here up against the Mongols. Interesting matchup. Not one that we see all that often. Now, this is a closed-like map. So, I mean, do I really have to bring up Huang? Yeah. Huang pushes are a problem. It is a difficult thing to deal with. A man of culture, indeed. That said, the Mongols do have some great options against siege, and simply going for a castle could do the trick. Now, the real question is, can Too Big Too Heavy survive an early man-at-arms push? That is the question. Man-at-arms towers, also something that we've seen to be very deadly here. Obviously, if he goes up quickly, which he should be pushing all the hunt in the world. Let's wait and see what happens. Now, the scouts here are going to have to find the sheep here for both. Looks like they're both just missing 2, and they should be located. Too Big Too Heavy is not going to be chopping towards the outside. We've seen this a lot. Most everyone has either gone for the closest wood line, or if they don't find what, they go to this direction. Obviously, they're trying to chop through. However, in this set, we'll see both players going for the close duck. For the Celts, it's even easier to chop through. So, we'll see what happens. But wood usually isn't an issue. But, this is Too Big Too Heavy's home map. This was a choice that he got to make, obviously, before they banned out, and all of these other situations have occurred. So, we'll see what happens. Now, we have seen one lame, but I don't think we're going to see another one here, as it's a lot farther, a lot more difficult to bring in, right? So, we'll see what happens. The boar will get taken down here. And honestly, I can't believe this scout is not pushing these deer right now. And going for an extremely early uptime or a later uptime with superior food economy behind it. It's interesting. You know your opponent is directly across from you on this map. You don't really need to scout it this early. You simply push deer if you're going for some early aggression, early uptimes. And there's a lot of hunt here. There's 6 extra deer in the middle. You have 4 deer per player. Obviously, you have the 2 boars. Already onto berries here for our Mongol player, which still kind of torn if I like to see the mill on berries or if I'd rather see the mill on deer for the Mongol player. I think I'd rather see it on deer. I really do. I think it's better fitting, especially with their bonuses, but haven't really seen that much. In 4 deer is 560 food. There are 6 berry bushes at 680 now. I think it's 720 before it's touched. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not 100% on that number. However, it's a lot slower, and you can always go to berries later. Just, again, if you're not pushing the deer, I don't know why you're not pushing the deer, though. Too big, too heavy. He wants to get the scouting in, I guess. He's going to go up to field extremely quickly, I guess. So he wants the scouting in so he can see what's going on. It will be a 19 pop up. It is extremely nice, extremely good, and there's no walls here to defend this or anything. And DayJay is gonna be going up here. It looks like about a 24 pop. We already see some quick walls coming down, so an early uptime perhaps expected here. On to gold already though, so likely going to see the man-at-arms here from DayJay, or at least that's his plan. Or maybe he's just going for archers, I guess. I don't know. He's got 4 on the gold already. He'll be up to the next stage. He will be pretty far behind, about a minute and a half, so I'll have about a minute before the second scout shows up. Because obviously the stable will need to be built first. These villagers are idling, waiting for it to be an option to build. And this villager here looks like maybe it's going to come out here to wall up a bit. Or perhaps it will be a sneak villager. Just have to wait and see. Based on it stopping there, likely going to be walls. Yep, there they come in. Yeah, I mean, it's risky, right? Double barracks. Alright. Well, risk is the name of the game, folks. It's the name of the game now. Militia? 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 Double barracks? Full spears? Full infantry? Full walling up? Wait a second. Where did that villager go? Did she go build this? Oh, this is awful. I mean, he's still gonna be fine, but this is, what? Man-at-arms, and then supplies. This is risky stuff here. The scout will take some HP off here, but obviously that's gonna be 2 scouts in the economy. And you know what? Can he not afford anymore? No, he's milled the deer now. He's still focusing on the walls. He can't afford any more scouts. Oh my. He made a spearman in defense. The men-at-arms came, they saw, they died. No kills. They tried. And we see an archery range in defense. Maybe that's why he stopped with the scout production. He saw all of the men-at-arms, or saw this and thought it would be an issue to deal with. I don't know. That spear is going to be fighting downhill. We'll take almost all the HP off of that one scout, though. Extremely good for him. And, you know, these walls are still very open. And it's a flood. It's a Celt Man-at-Arms flood. Oh, I'll go forward. You gotta go forward. You gotta get this. Uh-oh. Donna. Donna. He's not quick walling. They're in. And the race is on. The Men-at-Arms are speedy. And they will not be letting this get walled up. And now we have a huge problem for Too Big Too Heavy. Huge. One Vil will die. Another Vil could die. He needs to pull away from the town center. Oh, that's not pretty. That's not pretty. That's okay, though. He's done damage. He's going to kill another Vil because he's fighting with villagers. The Man-at-Arms continue to come. Not many. The production behind this has seemingly stopped. He's losing a lot of HP here. These scouts are seen, and the spear is still there. Production begins again. Man-at-Arms, another villager kill. Too Big Too Heavy's in trouble. More villagers gonna die, and Archer gets taken out. The villagers are so weak. This is not the fight you really want to take here. Another Vil will die. Another Vil will die. The hole might get walled up. No, he sees it. DayJay sees it in time. He's going to be able to fight this, and oh, this could be a plan that works here for Mr. DayJay. He's keeping this open. More villagers losing HP. He's in good shape. He's caused idle time. He's caused panic. The spear has done enough. Keep this away. The Men-at-Arms are being fought with villagers. 2 more villagers go down. Another and another. Oh, it's a beautiful thing for Men-at-Arms to do such work. Villagers are dying everywhere. Too Big Too Heavy is down to 20 population. He has lost 15 villagers already. And that scout's low HP, that villager's low HP, that villager's low HP. I think it's over. I think the strategy has done it. DayJay will kill another villager. He has no economy. Too Big Too Heavy is dead. He's going to lose another Vil in the front, potentially. This Vil has low HP. Oh my goodness, it gets spotted. 1 hit is all that Vil's going to take. This Vil could die. Another archery range. There's just no eco. There's just no eco behind this. The Man-at-Arms will dive. Another Vil will die here. It's going to be 15 villagers, and he's still fighting. He's still fighting. This one's super weak. We'll get sniped off. Oh my goodness. This went from bad to worse for Too Big Too Heavy. This is going to be a huge upset. A huge upset. DayJay is much lower seed than Too Big Too Heavy. Much lower. Too big, too deadly. Oh man, I mean, even if the Man-at-Arms stop coming forward now, even if this eco is left at peace here, DayJay is perfectly safe at home. He's taking no damage. He hasn't lost a single villager. And these Man-at-Arms are everywhere still. They're attacking houses. You should probably pull them back. No upgrades on the Man-at-Arms either. Just simply going all in with the Celt Man-at-Arms play. And now the Man-at-Arms are coming from behind. These archers are going to have to run. And archers are going to go down here. The Man-at-Arms will continue to fight on the other side. The archer numbers continue to get taken out. And now we'll see the +1 defense coming in here. But too little too late. The archers are already basically taken care of. This house will go down. Now the defense will be here, and more Vils will die. Too Big Too Heavy is gonna get taken out here. This house is actually just eating up a ton of wood at this point, and there's too many man-at-arms coming in. Another archer will go down. Villagers are dying everywhere. Yeah, a tower would have been helpful, but it's not going to matter now. Where did that villager even come from? I don't even know. 14 vills. DayJay is comfortably ahead in this one here, even though he only has 20 vills. He's done so much damage, and it's going to take a long time for this to get cleaned up here. Oh yeah, I don't think he's made a single vill since reaching this age. Maybe he has. I don't know. I don't think so, though. The gold vills are just going to get wasted again. Oof. Yeah, no need for economy behind this. Just full-on military spam as villagers are dying everywhere. Too big, too heavy is down 10 vills. He's down to 14 pop overall. And the archery ranges are getting attacked. The GG well played comes in, and DayJay with a super all-in play here. Just kills it. Just kills it. The walls weren't up. The high aggression attempt for too big, too heavy, not able to take it. What an interesting game to finish this set on. GG's indeed. Let's take a look here. 47 man-at-arms. It's absolutely crazy. GG's DayJay with the huge upset. A huge upset. We're going to pull up the bracket here. We're going to update the bracket. If you don't want to see any spoilers for the 1300 bracket, I advise you to look away. This is the only warning you're going to get because we're about to look at it. And huge upset. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. We pull it up here. All right. DayJay, 14th seed. The 14th seed takes down the 3rd seed here. 2 games to 1. Whew. Wow. Big upset. Big upset there. Exciting final game. And yeah, just all in strategy. Impressive. Let me look at the elo here. Now I'm really curious where these guys sit at. So DayJay was 1231, and Too Big Too Heavy was 1296 coming into the tournament. So extremely interesting set here. GG's indeed. DayJay, moving on. Congratulations to you, sir. And Too Big Too Heavy, thank you for signing up. Hopefully you enjoyed your tournament stay. Well played to you both.